I'm Sunday and this is Melissa.
And today we're going to tell you about our top 10 films. Are we ready to present them?
Yes, definitely.
Okay, let's watch it.
The Matrix is the Wachowski brothers' allegorical science fiction masterpiece. What if virtual reality wasn't just for fun, but was being used to imprison you? That's the dilemma that faces mild-mannered computer cheat Thomas Anderson, Keanu Reeves in The Matrix. Anderson, whose alias name is Neo, through a hacking activity makes the acquaintance of Morpheus, who has some interesting use for him. None of what's going on around him is real. It seems Neo is a victim of the Matrix, a massive artificial intelligence system that has tapped into people's minds and created the illusion of a real world. Morpheus, however, is convinced Neo is the one who can crack open the Matrix and bring his people to both physical and psychological freedom. No one can explain the Matrix to you. You have to see it for yourself.
What are you doing?
Don't you see I'm packing?
What for?
Don't be so silly. I'm going to travel to explore new places and new countries.
Why did you put on this dirty rag?
Don't be so blind. It isn't a rag. It's an elven cape.
It is so weird.
Why? You have to watch The Hobbit, definitely.
Okay.
The Hobbit: An Unexpected Journey is a 2012 epic fantasy adventure film directed by Peter Jackson. It is the first installment of a three-part film series based on the 1937 novel The Hobbit by Tolkien. The film was nominated for 3 Academy Awards for Best Visual Effects, Best Production Design, and Best Makeup and Hairstyling. And in spite of the fact that the film didn't win universal acclaim, it didn't leave me cold. Basically, this film will offer a wealth of entertaining watching.
Love is the most powerful force that two people can ever take part in. Once two people experience love, the bond between them will never be broken. Such is the case for the characters Kristen and Satine in the film Moulin Rouge. It can be compared to fireworks. Fireworks are short and explosive, but they never fully disappear because they scar the sky with their gunpowder. If you believe that love always gives us one more chance, then this musical is meant for you. If you are convinced that love is both a storm and a safe harbor, then all the theatrics on the screen will send shivers up and down your spine and put a smile on your face. Kristen's creed will make perfect sense to everyone. The greatest thing you'll ever learn is just to love and be loved in return.
The Ring is a 2002 American psychological horror film. It's a remake of the 1998 Japanese film, which focuses on a mysterious cursed videotape that contains a seemingly random series of disturbing images. After watching the tape, the viewer receives a phone call in which a girl's voice announces that the viewer will die in 7 days. The film was a critical and commercial success. At that time, it was really the worst film, but nowadays it doesn't compete with the modern horror films.
I've killed a hell lot of people to get to this point, but I have only one more. The last one. The one I'm driving to right now. The only one left.
Melissa, this role doesn't suit you. Uma Thurman is beyond comparison.
Welcome to the 4th film by Quentin Tarantino, a revenge drama, and revenge is a dish best served cold. The film is simply beautiful on the eye. Tarantino uses manga to tell an important plot point halfway through the film, and the colors and setting are simply unlike any other director working in film today. The final 20-minute battle sequence was one of the year's most talked about cinematic moments, and the choreography of the fight scenes is hugely impressive. Kill Bill is a gorgeous, blood-soaked, ultra-violent, squeal-inducing movie experience. Volume 1 is so mesmerizing you'll be stunned when 2 hours have passed, and it will take you a few minutes to readjust that it's over.
The Godfather is a 1972 American crime film directed by Francis Ford Coppola and produced by Albert Ruddy. This engrossing piece of filmmaking was based on Puzo's 1969 novel of the same name. The film's famous score was composed by Nino Rota. The phenomenon of popularity so cruel film is hidden in the fact that Coppola showed the true value of family.
Melissa, I have finished it.
My congratulations.
Oh, Melissa,
What?
let's check it together, please.
Okay, take mine. Look! Good gracious. Look what you have done! Such
What?
a mistake.
Oh, Melissa, what should I do?
You should leave the city. No! You should leave the country. Better today.
Oh, good gracious. And may I get out?
God. What should I do? But I can still reverse time, like in the butterfly effect.
The Butterfly Effect is an American science fiction psychological thriller film starring Ashton Kutcher and Amy Smart. Mr. Kutcher's character, Evan Trebon, is an earnest college student whose life has been marked by a series of blackouts surrounding traumatic events. Evan discovers that if he reads a few lines from his childhood journals, where he can change his behavior in small ways, that will make a big difference later on. Sometimes Evan's adjustments seem to work out, but mostly his changes just lead to greater disasters. It's an amazingly brilliant story, and it has perfect pace to keep drama going. All the actors get opportunity to play so many different shades in single roles, and they do it so effortlessly, not only by appearance, facial expression, accent, but also with body language. This movie has a little bit of everything: drama, comedy, and psychedelic fantasy.
Gladiator is a British-American historical drama film starring Russell Crowe, Ralph Muller, Oliver Reed and Richard Harris, directed by Ridley Scott. The film is loosely based on historical events. In making the film, Ridley Scott wanted to portray the Roman culture rather accurately. Nevertheless, some deviations from historical facts were made to increase interest, some of them to maintain narrative continuity.
Kung Fu Panda is an American computer-animated comedy film produced by DreamWorks Animation. The plot is thoroughly predictable and offers no surprises. Jack Black sounds Po, an overweight and underachieving panda, whose future as a noodle maker is already plotted out by his father. But when freak circumstances lead him to become the next dragon warrior, an honor rarely given to China's greatest fighter, everything changes. Dustin Hoffman is a Yoda-style master who teaches the overweight panda his Asian tricks, much to the amusement of the already established Furious Five, a crew of highly trained assassins. That flabby panda can't possibly be the answer to our problems, is everyone's general reaction, especially when the region's bad guy escapes from prison in a badly plotted turn of events. But of course, Po is more than up to the challenge.
Melissa, why are you crying?
He was so handsome.
Who is he?
She's so beautiful.
Stop it, I can't understand a thing. What are you talking about?
They could have lived a long and happy life together.
Can you explain it to me in simple and plain words?
It was the most touching and sentimental thing I've ever seen in my life.
And what? All that fuss over just a film?
You must watch.
P.S. I Love You is a heartwarming American drama film about strong love between Holly and her husband, who has died of a brain tumor. This touching story directed on the novel of the same name by Cecilia Hagen. The question of love after death is asked frequently enough in cinematography, and this masterpiece of cinema is one of the best that displays the eternal love. Words can't convey true-to-life emotions, so you should definitely watch the film. And let's do it right now.
about true love?
Yes, sometimes there's only one thing left to say. P.S. I love you.